Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to be making something my grandfather used to make for Reagan, and he absolutely loved it. And we call it meatloaf in a tomato gravy. So basically it's kind of like what we call rice and gravy here in Louisiana. But let me show you my meatloaf. Sure, it looks yummy right now, right? But I had made 3 of these, and I formed them and froze them, and Reagan vacuum sealed them. So I just opened it up and I'm about to stick it in my pot. Let me do that real quick and I'll get back to you. All right, made such a nice sizzle. If only I had a partner available, you would have heard that. But anyway, it's in there. So what we're gonna do is brown it on both sides, and we'll flip it over. And normally when I go to flip it over, it just breaks like in half. So sometimes I'll cut it in half and then flip it over. Anyway, when it's brown, well, somewhere in the browning process, I'm going to add the onions. Let me tell you, my grandfather used 4 onions, and 2 entire heads of garlic. So that is 1 really big onion and 2 small. And then I did not even have a whole head of garlic, so that's all this dish will get today. Reagan will be a little disappointed about that. But it is what it is. It's going to make do. So once this is brown, I'm going to flip it over and show you how it's looking. Oh, and I forgot to say that once it's all brown, what he did is just added a bunch of tomato sauce and made a gravy. Hang on, let me turn the alarm off. Alright, sorry about that, guys. He just added tomato sauce and some water and made a gravy and stuck it in the oven at 350 and let it cook. So if I were going to do it my way, I would probably add some chili ready tomatoes and, or stewed tomatoes or something, but Reagan wants me to do it exactly like my papa did, so that's what I'm going to do. So we will show you when this is ready to be flipped. Actually, I'm going to show you when it is flipped. I also forgot to say that I always salt my onions. I don't know why, but somewhere along the way, someone told me you should always salt your onions. So I do that, and of course, you can tell I added black pepper to it as well. And to make up for my lack of garlic, I'm just going to add a bunch of garlic powder. Guys, I am so proud of myself. I flipped it in one piece. I don't think I've ever done that. So, the bottom has a nice brown sear to it. I think I'm going to go ahead and add my onions now and let them start cooking down. I almost forgot. One of the things my grandfather always did, no matter what he cooked really, was have these onions. I just took 2 onions and sliced them up into little rings, see? And then I'm going to season them with this stuff and pour vinegar in here, so I'll show you when it's done. Alright, you guys disregard Reagan's sandwiches back there that I made him, but this is it seasoned up. I don't know if I can pour this vinegar with one hand, but I'm surely going to try. And if we make a mess, I will clean it. Especially my left hand, because I'm not left-handed. Alright, I'm going to put the lid on it, and I'm going to put it in the fridge and let it sit. And the longer it sits, the better it gets. I also wanted to add that these little containers are so neat. They're called Lock and Locks, and I know I've probably mentioned them on Reagan's channel before. But this one's glass. I know you can't hear that, but most of mine are plastic, but they're great. They're really great. Once you put it on there, that's it. Like, nothing's coming out. They just lock into place. So I got these from QVC. I know you can get them on Amazon as well, so I thought I would share that with you guys. I just thought I would show you that I stirred up my onions and they're getting nice and brown. I'm going to be adding my garlic here in a second. And then I'm going to peek at the bottom of this meatloaf, and if it's brown, I'm not even going to bother turning it over. I'm just going to leave it like that, and then I'll show you when I add my tomato sauce. Okay guys, I am going to try to do this on camera without making a mess. 1 can, let's see, 2 cans. Normally I would add water to these cans to get the rest of this tomato sauce out, but being that I'm all by myself, I'm just going to use fresh water. I'll turn my fire down for a second. Try to stir it. I guess it goes without saying that the bottom of this was ready. It was brown. I'm going to have to add add the rest of that water. So that was probably 2 cups of water. I might even add more, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna add another cup of water and then I'm gonna stick it in the oven. I already have it preheating to 350, at 350. So, yeah, I'm gonna stick that in there. I'm gonna put my timer on for an hour. And then I'll come back and check it in an hour and see like how much gravy I have left or whatever. I'm gonna find a lid for this and cover it too. And then we'll go from there. All right guys, my timer has gone off. Let me see if I can get my spoon here. Disregard my noisy dog. I'm gonna take it out. Actually, I'm just gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna taste this gravy and see how I think. If it still tastes too, you know, like not cooked down enough, then I'll put it back in. If it tastes good, I'll take it out. So just 1 second. All right, friends, it is done. It was in the oven for almost 2 hours, about an hour and 50 minutes, I'd say. And that's it. It is done. I'm gonna make some rice. I don't know what I'm gonna cook on the side yet. Maybe some filled peas or, I don't know, corn, sweet peas. I'll ask Reagan what he wants. But that's it. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will see you next time. Bye.